theme. Let's now send it over to Paige.
Yeah, glad to now be joined by a trio of sisters, the Bensch Sisters, Erica, Lindsay, and Katie, in age order, chronological order, very close in age, and also very close growing up in this game. So Eric, I want to start with you. How did you all get started playing the game?
Dad got us involved very, very young. We were, oh gosh.
About 10.
Yeah,
11,
and
yeah.
after that, all we really wanted to do was drive the golf cart and get a hot dog and a candy bar. That was pretty much it. That's how we got started.
Was it competitive? Because did you play tournaments growing up?
We did, yeah.
A lot of tournaments growing up.
Now, how was that dynamic? Because you're very similar in age, and you would have been competing against each other. Was there some rivalries going on?
Always.
Always, yeah.
Yeah, always.
So did you beat up on the little sisters, or did the...
It was the other way around, especially in high school.
Which one?
She dominated in high school, really.
Yeah, all the archives have Lindsay's name in front, and then Katie was usually right there on her tail, and then I rounded out the team.
But you actually set the tone, because you all three ended up at Central Oklahoma University and all played on the golf team there.
And we were all involved in the PGM program.
Now, explain what that is.
The PGM program is basically the PGA's golf management program. It is, you have different schools or have attached different majors to accommodate that. At Central Oklahoma, we had a business major to go with it.
Okay, so you went through this program and now became PGA, you're all three now PGA assistant professionals at three different golf courses in the South Florida area. Did you all know that this is what you wanted to do for a living?
No.
No, not at all. Not at all.
How did this happen?
I mean, I was the last one to go through it. Eric and Lindsay were already in the program, and I didn't really have anything else, that I was focusing on doing, and I knew I loved golf, so I decided to go and join the program with them.
Yeah, pretty much all we knew was golf, and so getting started into the college program and everything like that, it kind of just made sense to major in golf. We knew at least for me, I didn't like the library necessarily, and anything book smart-wise was probably a little out of the element there. So we went with kind of what we knew we were good at. In high school, we played golf, and that was what we knew. So when we got to college, Erica was actually the first one to discover the program.
Yeah, that was totally by accident.
And then from there, we all went for it. So
I had a friend I was playing on the golf team. I was out at practice one day, and one of the guys on the golf team came up to me, said, so what are you majoring in? I know you're a freshman, kind of a thing. And I was like, well, I was going in this certain direction, and he goes, well, that's an awful lot of library time. I'm like, yeah, that's a good point. I don't really care to spend that much time in the library. So he's like, well, why don't you major in golf? I said, you can major in golf? Like, that's a thing?
Yeah. No, that's amazing, because it's the passion of so many people around the world, and here's an opportunity to be able to live out your passion in a career. And so, Katie, what are some of your goals, like, within the industry?
Within the industry? I do this and that at the club I'm at Basari, but I really enjoy doing the tournaments and prepping and setting up for the club events like the Ladies' Day and our Twilight events and all that. So that's really the area that I like to focus on the most.
And it's so great because you all get a chance to support each other, each at their own club, but doing very similar things. Yeah. And you live together, which is pretty amazing for three adult siblings to get along. Now, how did you go about choosing which room each would get?
Well, I was already living down here, and I was finding us an apartment. And Katie said, well, you're not just getting the master. You just can't have it. We gotta.
So seniority doesn't work anymore.
We all kind of, we all kind of agreed on basically a 3-day golf tournament between the three of us, playing straight up, no strokes, and just who gets the master bedroom. Low score gets master bedroom. Second one gets the next biggest, and the next biggest one. And
who came out on top?
So I'd like to point out that I'm in the master bedroom.
I love it. Well, so, I love that, and I can't wait to put your skills into the show. In fact,
we're ready.
We're going to keep you around, and we're going to send you down with Charlie Reimer in a little bit to test the skills, see if Lindsay will still come out on top. So stick around for that.
Bring it on.
In fact, we'll check in with Charlie right now. Charlie.
All right, Paige, coming up, I'm going to show you how to hit a really hard cut, sort of like J.B. Holmes. How does he do it? Watch this one right here. Come on, cut, baby. Oh, y'all stick around. I'm going to work on this a little bit. Why did they put a tree there?